I'm Woody Lee. I spent a year and a half at the end of Reagan's second term serving him as the Coast Guard military aide. And I was the third Coast Guard aide in the history of the White House, the first being in the Nixon administration, and then the aide that I relieved went on to become Vice Commandant of the Coast Guard later on in her career. I found him to be a man of great humor, as many have written about and said of him. And both in the middle of a public situation and certainly up at Camp David and at the ranch. And then there was one day he spent 2 to 3 hours sitting with us, and the nurse was there and some other folks, but sitting in our living room telling Hollywood stories and telling jokes. When he was a young actor, he told about his first screen kiss. And he didn't say what movie it was, but he said in the scene called him to lean in and give the actress a kiss, and he did. And as soon as he did, the director yells, "Cut, cut, cut." And the president said, I didn't know what I had done wrong. I kissed her. And the director had to explain to him, "No, Ron, you can't just lean in and kiss her that hard because it bunches her cheek up. And you need to kiss a little bit softer." And he said, it took me a few takes to get it right, but I finally did it. It was my first time in California with him. Soon after I took on the job, and we were flying Marine One from, I believe, Point Magoo up to the ranch. And he knew it was my first time, and he turned to me in the helicopter and said, "So, what do you think about California so far?" And I said, "Well, Mr. President, it's a lot browner than I was expecting." And he said, "Out here we call that golden." So to me, that was the type of guy he was, and it was a remarkable 18 months, once-in-a-lifetime experience that I had to spend some time around him, and stays in my memories forever.